Hey guys, welcome back to the Piston Show. I'm Kashi Dillon, and in today's video, I want to talk about tires. If you've been following this channel for the past couple of months, you would have noticed that about 4 to 5 months ago, we put on a new set of Goodyear Assurance Maxguard SUV tires on my car, the CX-5 2.5 Turbo. Back then, one of the things that I noticed almost instantaneously was just how quiet the tires were, and I still like that. Now, it's roughly been about close to 20,000 kilometers, which is plenty of time and distance to properly test out the tires throughout everything that our Malaysian weather as well as our roads can offer. However, guys, before I tell you more about the Goodyear Assurance Maxguard SUV tires, which I really like, by the way, a quick word from our sponsor. We'll be back in 60 seconds. This video is brought to you by Berjaya Sompo Insurance. Get Sompo Motosafe by Berjaya Sompo. The less you drive, the less you pay. It's that simple. Choose from 3 different mileage plans with affordable premiums to fit your driving needs. Perfect for those who drive occasionally. Plus, enjoy extra perks like unlimited towing, 100% special perils, and all driver coverages. Ready to drive smart and save big? Switch to Sompo Motosafe today. Head over to Berjaya Sompo Insurance and start saving now. Just to recap, the Goodyear Assurance Maxguard SUV tires have been developed with a host of new technologies designed to keep you safe and comfortable throughout its life cycle. It offers a 2-in-1 protection technology known as Active Grip and DuraGuard. Active Grip is designed to improve wet braking performance by a staggering 17% compared to the Goodyear Wrangler Triple Max tire. Wet handling has also been improved by 25%, which is achieved by using redesigned thread pattern with vertical serrations that maximize grip. Not only that, the Assurance Maxguard SUV tires also feature a wider, more squared contact patch that improves grip but also gives a more even wear profile. This is said to make the tire last longer, with Goodyear saying that the tires will last between 40,000 km to 60,000 kilometers, but that depends on the weight of the SUV as well as the driving style. Goodyear's DuraGuard technology, on the other hand, works to reduce premature wear and damage due to the weight of the vehicle. This is achieved using 2-ply construction that is further reinforced with a strong steel belt, which also works to improve shock resistance. DuraGuard is also designed to deal with cuts and punctures which can be caused by road debris. However, Maxguard SUV tires are not just about grip and toughness. In fact, it also offers a quieter ride, which is achieved using angle block design in its thread pattern along with noise reduction ribs and narrower grooves. Now, one of the first things that you'll notice about the tire is that despite the amount of time as well as distance that I've covered with these tires, they look like I put them on last week. Now, this is something that is a byproduct of a technology that Goodyear has used in the Assurance Maxguard SUV tires, which is called Maxguard. Now, this technology works to keep the tires lasting longer and working at the best of their capabilities for a longer duration. In fact, Goodyear says that these tires are designed to last up to 60,000 kilometers, but that would of course depend on the weight and driving style. Now, keep in mind that the Mazda CX-5 2.5 Turbo is an all-wheel drive machine, and an all-wheel drive machine eats through tires like a shredder. Having said that, check this out. It looks brand new. Loyalty programs are great, but don't you just hate it when you lose the card or you forget to bring it and then you end up losing out on all those points? Well, BH Petrol has an ingenious solution to it. Rather than coming up with a card, they have launched the BH Petrol e-card application, and it's available in both Android as well as for iPhones. What this does is you basically pour as you normally would, pick up the receipt and simply scan it. You get 1 point for every liter that you spend. And it has a lot of exciting products that you can actually trade your points in for. Right now, with BH Petrol's e-card loyalty program, I don't have to worry about losing my card or even losing out on my loyalty points, making BH Petrol's e-card loyalty program the right choice. But besides that, the Assurance Maxguard SUV tires also has another piece of technology called Active Grip that is set to improve wet braking performance as well as wet handling performance by a significant margin. Now, I spend a lot of time on the highways, traveling from Ipoh to KL, Penang even, and the thing about our Malaysian highways is that they don't have proper water drainage. So what that means is that during tropical monsoon season, which we get a lot over here and they tend to creep up on you sometimes, you get a lot of pockets of water and uneven road surfaces and even water just sort of, draining away on the road. And this can cause some serious drama if your tires are not up to par. But not over here. Because in my previous experience with the OEM tires, which were Toyos, I tended to occasionally get a squirm, especially when going over pockets of water. You'll just get a half a second of a twitch, and then the car will just sort of pull itself into, pull itself forward. I don't get that anymore, and I put that down to the tires because I'm having experienced that before and not experiencing it again. Well, I can only put it down to the tires because the car is the same. I don't modify the car. I've never done anything to the car except change its tires. So the only answer is active grip. And the other thing that I really like about these tires is something that I mentioned earlier. They're just incredibly silent, and I really appreciate that. So what we can understand over here is that every single groove, every single line plays a purpose. And I think that's where Goodyear deserves even more credit, because even as far as aesthetic value is concerned, the tire looks really good. For me, that's also important. Not as important as wet braking performance, handling, and of course refinement, which the Assurance Maxguard SUV tires does really well. It is never easy to review a tire, and hence why I took my time, spent a lot of kilometers with it, and just tried my best to go through various different situations and such. And despite that, there's no denying that it still looks brand new. And if it's true what Goodyear says, that these tires will last up to 60,000 kilometers, well, guess what? The average driver is said to do up to 20,000 kilometers in a year, which means that you will not have to change your tires again for the next 3 years. Now, I do not know about you, but I can live with that, not changing my tires for 3 years. In fact, I hope these things last quite a while because I'm quite happy with them. If you're wondering about availability, the Goodyear Assurance Maxguard SUV tires are available from anywhere between 16 to 19 inches with prices starting from just 375 ringgit. Now, keep in mind, these are the Goodyear Assurance Maxguard SUV tires. So wear and tear depends on the weight of your car as well as your driving style. Well, from my experience with the tires, having lived through torrential rain, having spent a lot of time on the highways, and having spent quiet moments when you just need to reflect on some of the decisions that you make in life, I like a well-performing and a quiet tire. I'm not sure about you, but let me know what you think about the Goodyear Assurance Maxguard SUV tires and if you've tried them out or not. Share your experience with me. Thank you for watching, guys. As usual, do consider subscribing.